Hi everyone, welcome to another video. In this one I'm doing a Q&A for the first time. My last video about me went down so well, so I thought I would request some questions from you all, and I've got a few. We'll start with the first one, which comes from Bernard M9475. Has Aylesbury been your home from birth? Yes, it has. I was born in 1971 in the Royal Bucks Hospital. And most of the people of my generation and years before, of course, were born in there. And I grew up in Buckingham Road as well, which the Royal Bucks Hospital is right at the top of. Yeah, I lived there for 15 years. Tales from the neighbourhood, he was asking as well. Tales from the neighbourhood. Well, I live in Walton, which is a former hamlet of Aylesbury. Probably superseded by the town probably over 200 years ago. My house is 200 years old, so when that was built it was overlooking fields, and now it's overlooking a busy road, and lots of modern buildings around it and beyond, and the massive sprawl of Aylesbury all the way out to on the Wendover Road there towards Stoke Mandeville. Another question: do you recall the Rivets Hooter? The Rivets Hooter. No, I wasn't over this side of town when that was pulled down. But I do remember the Nestle one, because that was closed more recently. Well, I say recently, it was the 1990s, wasn't it? Good Lord, time flies. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, I remember that. I used to visit a woman called Peggy Sale. She lived at down the high street. Monkey Puzzle Tree was out the front of it, and the factory was just opposite. That was in the 1990s, and I remember on my visits to her, I could hear the hooter sometimes. Yeah, and I remember the clock as well on top of the old building. And the old clock is all that's been retained, because it's now Flory Gardens. Another one is, he's commenting on my wonderful drone coverage, thank you very much. Have you thought about including GPS related data in the videos, example latitude, longitude, altitude, POV kind of stuff? Not really. I think my videos are detailed enough as it is. Putting all that kind of stuff in there, I think would make it a bit tedious, to be honest. Plus it's more work for me trying to trying to put all that stuff in there. I don't think it would work, to be honest. What else is there? The National Library of Scotland provides insightful historical perspectives using side-by-side maps. Have you used those in your research? I have indeed. Very useful. I can't believe that site's free. There are so many maps on there, going back to the first edition Ordnance Survey, and that shows parts of the area with no railways on them in some cases. I think it was surveyed in the 1860s probably, or 1870s. So it's before the Metropolitan line. So yes, the one to Wendover. Yeah, the Risborough line would be there, because that's much earlier. I think that was 1860s, wasn't it? 1862? Correct me if I'm wrong. And the Aylesbury-Cheddington line was there, of course, because that was opened in 1839. But yeah, it's very interesting. And it's helped me discover certain things that I hadn't spotted before. and trying to work out where something is today compared to what was back then. Like that Charnwood Forest. No, Charnwood. Is it Charndon? Charndon Wood, yes. That's what I was thinking of. Up at Calvert. Because I was doing research for HS2 and I discovered that wood there. I couldn't believe that was there. Unbelievable. Massive great wood, the same size as Sheep House Wood, which is still there today. And to think that the Brickworks, London Brick Company, just got rid of that is unbelievable. What else is there? What is one thing you love and one thing you hate about Aylesbury? That's come from the Baker Boy. I suppose I'm a baker boy as well. My nan was a baker. She came from Wandsworth, London. Things I love about Aylesbury. Its situation, I suppose. You're never far away from the countryside. Although recently it's becoming a bit... It takes a long time to get out of Aylesbury sometimes, even on a bike. Because they keep building and building. Especially along the canal, blimey. You used to get to Broughton Bridge and think, oh, that's it, you're out of Aylesbury now. No, you're not. Because they're building that Kingsbrook development out that way. And on the Wendover side, you've got Hampden Fields being built at the moment, which is on fresh green fields, beautiful countryside, absolute tragedy. Things I hate about Aylesbury, I don't know. Hate's a bit of a strong word. It's not very good for shopping, we all know that. The traffic's constantly busy, and that's because they keep building houses. And the road network isn't very good either. I can't really say too much bad about the place, really. It's hard to take an objective view about that, because if you've grown up here all your life, you know, your past follows you around all the time. I suppose the thing I don't like is seeing all my old haunts disappear. God, I mean, Watermead and Buckingham Park have all been built since I was living down there, and Quarrendon School, where I went to school, that's gone. It's now St Michael's Catholic School or something. Friars Square, of course. Friars Square, that was modernised in the early 90s, and that was a big part of my growing up, that place. Yeah, all these places, the Civic Centre, pulled down and replaced. You don't even think these places would be gone, you know? It's just crazy. So much building work's gone on in the last 3 decades. But then again, it always happens, doesn't it? Before I was born in 1971, the previous decade saw a huge amount of change in Aylesbury. Putting the modern roads in and tearing down old buildings. Yeah, it's been terrible. But you can't stop progress, can you? You just ride on the conveyor belt, and there's other things coming behind you, and then you fall off the edge at the end. So, leave it on that jolly note. That's all the questions and answers I've got for the moment, so if you got any more, just leave some comments, and I'll leave it there for now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.